Gotta power through it. My throat's still bothering me. Yo, what is up, guys? We're about to live stream first listen to BTS WINGS Album. We got 2 songs left. So the second to the last song, it's 2, 3, which I imagine is how it's supposed to be said because there's, there's exclamation points there. But wow, hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? I'm seeing y'all pour in here. A lot of people here. What's up? What's up? What's up? Why is the title like that? What's wrong with the title? 2020. Oh, you know what? YouTube messed up my title. I'm blaming it on YouTube because I fixed it, but then eventually it just went into it and added Century Girls into it. That wasn't my intention. You know what? Boom, now it's fixed. We're good. Changes are being saved. Change is saved. YouTube is a pretty terrible place to stream anything. They're full of problems, but they're really the biggest game, the biggest show in the game. So you kind of have to use them. Otherwise, no one will really know what you're doing. Some random obscure website you're streaming on. So you got to deal with YouTube's crap, but we'll deal with it together. And we got like the little preview screen up here, which I made bigger this time. Let me move myself so that you can see it better. But yeah, I think that looks good. Does that look good? I'm still trying to figure out this whole like live streaming while doing a preview screen. But it's one of these things where you can honestly just take your hand, now it's gone. You have to do it once. You can't do it twice or it doesn't work. And if you do the right hand, it actually makes it come back. It's pretty crazy. I actually enjoy it. It's like magic. It's like those lights that you can go like that with and then they go on or off. I appreciate it. But you got to use the right hand to get it on, apparently, is how they told me to do it. But yeah, anyway, so we're going to go into 2, 3, which is really interesting as a title. But I don't know 100% what to expect with this, but we're just going to get into this. BTS 2, 3. Yeah, is there anything you guys want to tell me about this song before I go into it to like prepare for a little better? Is like the lyric video okay? Is that substantial? I know a lot of people will sometimes say things like, yo, you got to have some background knowledge to this song. It's going to be so much more meaningful if you understood the background story to this. Let's see here. 2, 3 is the official fan song. 2, 3 is their usual introduction for the group and commonly used in hypnosis. Oh, all right. So it's BTS trying to hypnotize ARMY's fans of not thinking of sad or bad thoughts. Well, hey, that's the best kind of hypnosis, right? Positive think therapy or something like that. It's an official fan song. That's pretty cool. I appreciate that. All right, cool. Fan song. Well, let's do this. I'm excited. Let's do BTS 2, 3.
Been trying to tell you this.
Alrighty.
I was supposed to tell you this.
I forgive you, Ramon. I forgive you.
This is all for you.
It's like that. So see good things. Real smooth. This is made for the females out there. Cypher is the like male fan song. Take it, sugar. Take it away. That's J.O. That's J.O. for you. That's Tears and Wounds. Yes, he did. We Are His Light. Interesting. Makes sense. Have they said 2-3 yet? They're only saying 1-2-3. Let's take each other's hands and laugh. It's a feel-good song. If you believe my heart, 1-2-3. 1-2-3. I'm gonna call Akbar and say these lyrics to him. Just not stop talking until I'm done with all the lyrics. If you believe my heart, 1-2-3. It's not gonna know what happened. Erase those sad memories and just laugh. See, that's the best part, you know? No matter what happens in life, you can kind of just push that out while you're listening to BTS. For a lot of people out there, BTS is their happy place. It's their only normal escape. It's like the insanity of life. Ooh. Kill it! Kill it! Erase those sad memories. Take my hand and laugh. And it slowly fades out, which means it's just continuing. You know, the fan song's got to continue in us, in our heads. That's pretty awesome. I like that. I like the fan song. Do they do that? Do they do that often, or is this like the first time they do it? I've seen them personally, like in person, when they're like 2, 3, and then they're like they like say "안녕하세요" or like whatever they say as their intro. But yeah, that's really interesting. Is BTS a normal escape? That's a good question, Madeline. That's a good question. I'd say it's not abnormal. I think a lot of people escape through their hobbies of listening to music. I think music is very therapeutic to most. I think that for me it is, for sure. At the end of the day, I don't necessarily just want to rock out. I want something more relaxing, just like chill, you know. But there are times where I want to get hyped up. You know, it's almost an escape. But yeah, you should do the lyrics prank on Akbar. I want to. I think I should call him up and just read the lyrics to him. What if I did that right now? I just don't know if he would end up picking up, and then I can't edit it out if he doesn't. So I don't want to like disappoint you guys with that if it doesn't work out. See, that's the good part about doing like a pre-filmed reaction. You can do like so much more in it, and then just like cut out all the empty parts, and then you're just left with something great. But yeah, I've seen a common theme, and what I meant by like an escape is I've seen a common theme, not just with BTS but with K-pop in general, where it takes the place of a lot of things in people's lives that they might not necessarily have, whether it's like a significant other, a best friend, or someone to talk to, or someone to listen to, or something to escape into, a world for many to go into when you just need a break from yours. You know? Who doesn't need a break from their own lives? I do. I feel like I need a break every day. I feel like I'm just like my brain is like a rat in a cage on a hamster wheel, you know, just going nuts all day long. And then finally when I get home, I feel like I can't turn it off and my brain's all over the place. And I already have like ADD, and that just makes it worse, and I'm trying to do so much, and honestly, doing these reactions, it's not just the music, but just doing the reactions, especially talking to you guys, live streams and everything, it resets me. And while I'm doing these videos, I'm not thinking about my life. I'm not thinking about my world and everything that's been happening. I'm just in this moment with you guys. I'm in the moment. You know, that's a good way to put it. I've never thought about that before, but I'm very in the moment when I'm doing these videos. You know, so in a way, that's my escape. And I listen to K-pop when I'm not filming, so there's just definitely an escape there too, 100%. I feel like for me it takes effort to listen to music sometimes, because I feel like just my personality, I'm constantly wanting to concentrate on whatever I'm listening to. It's hard for me to just like zone out and listen to music and like study unless it's like purely instrumental. But it's just really interesting. Let's see, reading comments here. Interestingly enough, is that they made a fan song, but it's not a usual I love you or thank you song, but a song of comfort to fans who struggled from haters of the fandom. Interesting. Yeah, it definitely was a song of comfort, And they did say thank you and stuff and all that, but I agree that it was definitely more of a comfort song. All right, let's see. Civil Wolf says, when I fell into a depressive state, I would just listen to BTS and read the lyrics, and that helped me a lot. It's really just a kind of escape for me, at least. Yeah, see? I completely agree. And I've talked to enough people on Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube, whatever platform. I've talked to probably in the thousands at this point, thousands of different people I've talked to. And I've seen that as a common denominator, as, they can use it in a way of healing, or using it in a way as an escape. And it's escapes aren't bad, You might think, oh, well, you can't just run from everything. You need to eventually face it. Well, that's true, sure. But you can't face everything all the time, every day. You're going to go nuts. You do need to have some type of escape. You need to have other things on your mind. You have to have hobbies. You have to have things you're interested in. You got to have a life away from your life, or else you're just going to run yourself into the ground and get depressed. I mean, at least it's that way for me. Let's see. Other comments I'm reading here on the live stream. This song in particular has already helped me through some tough times. There you go. Madeline says, K-pop is my therapy. I agree 100%. Before I knew about K-pop, I wasn't a music fan at all. Like, I had a few songs I would listen to. My whole family wasn't really a huge music family. Like, I think the only thing my mom really ever put on growing up was, like, Bach, Beethoven, Chopin, a lot of classical music. She's really, she plays the piano very, very well. She's played from a young age, so she's always playing on the piano, or she plays classical music. But we never really listened to a whole lot of music as a family. So I wasn't really a huge music buff growing up, and I would occasionally listen to music if I was like working out, or if I was doing chores, like if I was going and like mowing the lawn. Like I had a little bit of a lawn business when I was young, and I would go mow neighbors' lawns and stuff. And then while I was doing that, I always loved listening to music because it would distract me, and I just like could enjoy music. And before I know it, I'm done with the entire job. And in the car, and then during chores were really the only times I would really listen to music at all. But it wasn't really until college when I met John and he showed me a lot of K-pop music videos. I started actually, on my own free time, outside of just listening to stuff in my car and outside of just listening to it while I'm doing a task to like distract myself, I started actually getting into music for the first time. Wow, this is like crazy therapeutic for me because I've never really ever gone through these thoughts in my mind. I've never connected those things, but I'm realizing right now in this moment that honestly, K-pop was the first time I had a legitimate, like, personal interest in music. It's interesting. Like, I had never been to a concert. I wasn't a concert guy. Like, I'd never been to a music concert until I got into K-pop. And I went and I saw Epic High in New York. And then I went and saw KCON New York 2016. And, there's so many concerts after that I know I'm going to go to, most of them K-pop. I love American music, too. But obviously, I just know more about K-pop. Just because of the channel alone. It's interesting what music can do. Music is so powerful. So powerful. I love it. And there's always going to be new things that come out. It's never ending. It's like this continuous wave of just like more and more and more. And it develops and it evolves and the same way that we develop and evolve. As BTS is growing up, I feel like they're getting into more deeper, serious topics and issues that we deal with. I feel like they're almost like graduating from being boy and becoming men to the point where like I feel like they talk about more like adult concepts. They'll make references in their lyrics that are much more adult themed, and I feel like as they get even older, I feel like they're going to even continue that even further. It's interesting, like the same way any group is going to physically age and grow up and mature, I feel like their music follows that too. They're not going to sound like the whole, I don't know, like BTS, NO. Like, it's not going to sound exactly like that 5 years from now. It's going to sound completely different. It's gonna evolve with themselves because they're the ones making the music in the first place. I love it. I like it. It's cool. I enjoy that. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't remember. I probably finished my thought, right? Did I finish my thought? I feel like if I don't, it's like this thing that needs to be finished before I can move on. But yeah. You know what I need to do? I need to find a way to get you guys to, like, if you want to like appear here, like just little preview screens here, like 5 of you guys, and we can all be in a conference, like hangout together. I don't know if it's called a conference or like a hangout, and then we can all just talk and like have like a discussion about the song afterwards. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know if you can do that, but I'll figure it out. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this live stream, then immediately start the next one, which will be the very, very last song in the album. I'm looking forward to it. Boy, this took a while to get done, this Wings album. I thought when I originally started this Wings album that I was going to get through it all in one day. Little did I know that it would like turn into this therapy session where I opened up my entire life, which completely freaked me out, by the way, because I wasn't prepared about that. But I kind of just go with the flow. But yeah, I think it was a good thing, At first I was thinking, oh my goodness, it's taking forever, and I was realizing, you know what, that's okay. There's no rush. I'm not rushing. This is okay. I really enjoy this. So I'm going to go ahead and start the very last first listen in a few minutes. So I'll see you guys there.